It's likely I will play Druid next turn because this iterate doesn't allow me to like curve out better. If I do iterate on turn 5 for Doctor Boom, it's just like skipping a Druid Claw. So it's not like replacing a turn. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's just replacing a Druid Claw with Doctor Boom. Whereas this way allows me to play it a whole nother turn of a minion. Since I can play minion on turn 3 and on turn 5. Pretty hard for him to deal with the Druid Claw early anyways. As warrior, mostly bees, execute with a weapon, slam execute, patron warrior. Could be like just 2 attacks here. Wouldn't be too surprised. He's taking so much damage though for that. Going down to 18 already from 1 minion. Emperor is super good because it allows me to combo. He's already getting low. Oh wow. That's pretty sick. Drawing the Savage Roar. Emperor. On turn 9 I can deal 22 damage from nothing. Falling pretty far behind though, due to the Corruptors. Well, I'm assuming that... Alright. That's pretty cool. This might trade with one of them, and then if he doesn't have a taunt, I have lethal. Otherwise, I can still play Dr. Boom. That's kind of a good draw. It's a really good hand. I can innervate out Shade. I'm gonna keep everything. Another thing I can do is turn 2 Drill Call, turn 3 Shade, turn 4 Shredder. I just have to see what I draw to curve out the best. If I do play Drill Call first, I might even be able to unstealth my Shade. Because if I do play Shade here, it starts growing, but I miss my 2-drop. On turn 3 I coin out Shredder, but then I have nothing on turn 4. So yeah, I'm going to pass 1 turn to curve out better. This will allow me to hit drops for the next 3 turns. Seems better than saving it for Ragnaros. At least saving the Innervate for Ragnaros. Like say I coin out Shade here. No, that's okay. That doesn't make sense. Actually, what makes maybe more sense is just to play the Shade. No. I could do the same order, Shade first, then Drill the Claw, but Shade I still feel bad about unstealthing it. It will get +1/+1, so I'm effectively losing a +1 here. But the thing is, this can start attacking all the time, and this matchup is so much about face damage early. It's not really about face damage early, but it's like, if you can get in damage early, you should definitely, I think, take it. Now, unfortunately, this play gave him a target for that, but a little bit unexpected. I have to trade here. If he has like a Wrath or something, I can't kill that. Probably this is Ramp Druid. With dragons, Ysera's going to be really hard to deal with. I do have Sylvanas now. That's pretty good. I think this matchup was normally bad for mid-range Druid compared to Ramp Druid, but now with Emperor it's a lot better since you can just do crazy combos. That's a good one here. 7 mana next turn's pretty bad for me though. I'm not really weak to any trades here, just because if he trades for Chugger, it's frozen. And I'm definitely saving this for Ancient of War if he plays it. Really scared of that minion.
I must safeguard the
I have card draw from Ancient of Lore. Because I want to play Lore next turn, I can't Wrath the next turn. Like, say I Hero Power this. Because it's frozen, I can just maybe Wrath the next turn, but I need to play my 7 mana next turn, so can't do that. Combo. This is a turn where now I have 2 minions, huh? He has a spell-heavy hand, though, I believe. Because he swiped the Keeper last turn, which is a really bad turn for him. He has a reactive hand, at least, even if it's not spell-heavy. Or it's only Sarah, huh? Oh man, that changes my play a lot. I was seeing spell-heavy hand, but then it could just be as like Sarah. I'm gonna attack. Because if he has a spell heavy hand, I shouldn't attack because he just wants to kill my stuff with spells. But then I know he has a dragon with Blackwing Corruptor, and it's likely that it's just he has like a 9-drop dragon. I don't know if it's Ysera or whether it's something else. Maybe like some kind of gigantic 9-drop, but then I should definitely attack. I mean, I know he had a dragon. I guess he played Corruptor first and Hungry Dragon, so it could be anything. Like, he might not have another dragon, but like, if his hand was full of, like, swipes and wraths, then I shouldn't have attacked. Didn't have a 9-drop dragon. Or maybe he does, but just play the lore instead with, like, a wrath here. This makes more sense. I don't have to open myself to BGH. Combo for him does 21. I don't have to open myself to BGH and have combo next turn with all these sticky minions. I would trade for 5/5 if he can combo me for more than 21. I guess by more than 20, I mean 22. I'm still not sure if this is like ramp or... I mean, it almost seems like more of a mid-range dragon deck. I'm used to ramp dragons, like with Ancient War, but it seems like with how he's playing like Hungry Dragon and stuff, Dr. Boom instead of Ancient War as well, perhaps, like in those slots. It seems like maybe it's a combo deck. Combo, I mean Force Nature Saboteur, Starfall. I wonder if he's dead. If he goes face with the Ancient of Lore.
Rise against you.
It almost seems like my deck is almost as good as possible in Druid Mirror. I wouldn't say Zombie Chow is bad in Druid Mirror actually, so I'm not sure. I do have Harrison Jones, but Fart God 420, thanks for resubbing. Crowfist. This is another scenario where the Innervate doesn't exactly help my curve in the sense that if I Innervate at the Belcher, I'm missing my 3-drop turn. I'm just gonna play this. It helps my curve if I draw Ancient Lore. Or Dr. Boom, maybe. At that point, Dr. Boom would be a replacement for Belcher on turn 5. but I don't have Belcher on turn 6. At that point, I'll be like, after I get to that amount of mana, it should smooth out my curve anyways, because I have so many mid-range minions. It's mostly about like the early turns, like squeezing in one more turn of a minion drop. I don't know how people are saying aggro, because I haven't fought one aggro deck the whole day yet. It's been 2 hours of ladder. I think I played one hunter actually, but it was like a Death Lord mid-range hunter. Like aggro is on like the all-time low right now. That's why I'm not running Zombie Chow. I guess I played one Zoo, but even then, I'm not sure if Zoo is aggro. It's kind of aggro, but it wasn't like a super fast Zoo either. Just to play something on curve. I might innervate out Dr. Boom next turn and attack on the same turn, because if he's gonna BJH my Boom, like I think if he doesn't BJH my Boom, I win anyways, for the most part. And if he does BJH my Boom, he doesn't have mana to also kill the Shade. Oh, that's not exactly true, huh? Because he can have BJH and Wrath. I like waiting one more turn. Especially since it opens up this to the Wrath trade, and the Mad Bomber will probably die to Boom Bots. So then I can keep my Shade up. I guess Swipe would do it. If I attacked, Swipe wouldn't be very good. Whereas this way, Swipe's okay.
I've got the beast in us.
I got a 50 donation from Chinese Dodo, Best Dodo. Check some option for Shu and the using of last name. Is there a correct answer out of those? Oh yeah. It's okay, I'll paste it. I do recognize my own name a little bit. I can't read Chinese, but it's this one. At this point I have to attack, even though I'm weak to Keeper, but 1 BJH being gone, I would instantly win the game if he doesn't, because this is like protected now. So, I'm pretty weak to Keeper, because Keeper hero power is kind of perfect. I'll still be pretty far ahead. I'll play Harrison Jones and still have a 2-2 and a 1-2 left over. Oh, he will have a Keeper body left over too, so not that far ahead, I guess. There's completely other problems if I don't attack too. Like if I don't attack, drop Sylvanas here, for example. Like now, if you drop Sylvanas, it might be too late just because of the damage race.
Time waits for no one.
So no Keeper. Or maybe he's cycling for Keeper. He did cycle quite a bit.
That belongs in a musician.
I've gotten BJH'd every single game I played at Dr. Boomerang so far. Like 100% of games. It's pretty crazy actually. Because I think I've not gotten any BJHs off myself almost. Wait, do I even have lethal? 7... 12. I'm actually off for lethal. Never mind. Alright, back to where I started from. Haven't played any Control Wars either, maybe? Actually, I played some Control Wars today. I played one where I got the super lucky double combo on turn 7 with Emperor and Innervate. And Molten Shredder, it's kind of not that good in this matchup because of weapons. It's not like a bad thing against the weapon, but it's not nearly as good as Shade, where it can just really cheese it. Like, I guess like really counter the weapon a lot more than Shredder does. Also, I'm still trying to hit ramp anyways. Probably be, yeah, innervating out the Emperor. There's no way to innervate out Azure Drake anyways. That's worse than a Shade here. If you play this Acolyte, I'm gonna attack, especially with the Emperor on board. That's too much. Like, it's like a double threat. It's like a double whammy. Right. There's no reason. I don't think there's a reason not to attack here. If he kills my Shade, he's not killing my Emperor too. That's even scarier. In fact, he might not even be able to kill my Emperor. But if I left up the Acolyte, he can kill the Emperor because he can Deathbite it. I would keep Keeper against Warrior. Yeah, I would actually, because of Acolyte. It's good against Patron and it's good against Controller. Okay, so next turn is killing it, but he's taking 8 damage for the double removal. Oh, he can kill it? Oh, it makes sense. He's just thinking of Emperor as a must-kill minion, and if I drop a Druid Claw here or any taunt, he gets screwed. He is taking like more damage this way. He's taking like 4 or 5 more damage this way though, because this is getting extra attack. The Shade is getting extra attack off. Okay, good. No inner rage. I mean, no second effect like Whirlwind or Inner Rage. This isn't so bad, maybe. Uh-oh. Never mind. Oh, okay. At least my Drake survives for the swipe. For some reason I thought that you could have execute there. Is this gonna even work out though? 3 full lives. 3 low lives. Can't trade Drake first. Tough turn, man. I can actually hero power one and then swipe and then trade, and then he'll only have 1/3/1 patron left. Which is actually decent. I like this more though. Just because I'm threatening lethal already. And plus it messes up my curve. If I have to hero power a patron.
Charge forward! Everyone, get in here! Everyone, get in here!
Uh-oh, the shield block. I have 9 damage here. I guess it's okay. He's used a lot of whirlwind effects already. I think it's better to kill this than a patron.
I have no time for games.
This is like a more unremovable minion than Ancient War. He hasn't played Emperor and he hasn't drawn that many cards, so...
Back to work.
Hope no whirlwind effects.
Let none survive.
Everyone, get in! Everyone, get in! Everyone, in here!
Okay, I have to swipe.
Where shall I go?
Everyone, in here! Charge forward!
My blade be thirsty.
Shield block's actually pretty nice there as I was racing him. Doesn't get that situation a lot, but...
Nature will rise against you.
I have a pretty good curve this game. I still like the Shredder more even though Shade grows because I can play double Shade on turn 6, so it helps me play more minions. Now I have a really good 6-drop as well. I think Sylvanas is like almost like the best possible 6-drop in Druid Mirror. Yeah, so Sylvanas here, even more than Emperor, I believe. Actually, Emperor is better. I would prefer the Sylvanas if my board was like I didn't have this Druid Claw here. But because my board already kind of trades through, I don't think the Sylvanas is as good. I actually was a pretty high tension board regardless, especially once the Shade grew. No, this is my last game before Brawl. I was supposed to play Brawl. Is he ragging the other rag back? Oh, okay. Savage Roar makes me not want to attack.
Time waits for no one.
I have no time for games.
Good thing about this move is, even if he has a Keeper, I have a way to deal 3 damage, or 2 damage after the trade, because of the Keeper. I guess or the Shade, but I'm seeking Keeper for my hand. There's also Rag and kill both Boombots, but if it misses and he has BGH, also, like, Rag doesn't have a lot of synergy with Savage Roar. Okay, this makes it easy with the Shredder. It's likely I can play both my cards next turn in lethal, like using a combination of Savage Roar and minions to like remove the board, guarantee the rack hit on face. I'm not sure. I need to get him to 8 to guarantee it, right? So I need to 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, can't do that. I guess I can just get him to whatever, like lower than. It should be fine. Either way, I win the game.
Nature's wrath.